reality is, the more risk you take, the luckier you get. So people need to learn to take one big risk a day. You know, every day take a risk and build up that risk muscle, because risk is where success comes.
Risk must be taken for the greatest. Hazard in life is to risk nothing.
Take the biggest fucking risks of your entire life right now. Remember, you have time.
I think that most people, the reason that they lack success in their life is that they lack the courage to make the decisions that need to be made to put them in the position that they want to be in.
You can get so scared, and you can be so easily lulled into the idea that good is good enough, that feeling safe and comfortable is what you should always be looking for. That way of thinking, in your 20s in particular, dead fucking wrong. I want you to start to create this mindset of taking risks and going big.
Yeah, dog. Welcome to R2R. Welcome to the channel. Wait, where's my music at? Here we go. Welcome, guys, to the channel. Don't forget to smash the like button, drop a comment, and always remember, I'm not a financial advisor, okay? I am for damn sure not a professional. This is cryptocurrency. Don't ever allow an influencer on any social media platform out there to influence you when it comes to cryptocurrency, because by gosh, you might lose it all. You might lose it all. Before we jump into the Solana meme tokens, let's take a look at the price of Bitcoin. And before we take a look at the price of Bitcoin, right, don't forget to head over to the official sponsor of the R2R REKT Riches live stream and video content, guys, where, listen, they've already paid over on base a whopping $860,000 plus. $860,000 plus in USDC, where it costs as little as $61 right now and 13 cents in Ethereum over on base to mint a bond, which gives you passive exposure to the strategies that they're using. It gives you the expert entry and exit timing, all done for you, bada bing, bada boom, on cruise control, along with precision managed liquidity and range settings. Right now, the APR is 28.42%. Okay, so earning your stable tokens, get paid like clockwork on every Friday of the week. It's a beautiful thing. Also, listen, I've been calling it, we're in a bear market. Okay, so taking a look here. Part of the strategy is adding more and more money to this, and I'm going to be using meme coin profits too to beef up this account that we'll do on one of my public wallets. And right now it's got 118 bucks. But why do I want big positions here, and why am I going to keep increasing and showing you guys, you know, this demonstration? Is because you get a fixed APR of 20% on RWA. So you're going to want to head on over. All right, head on over, Teddy Jam. Head on over, guys, right now I mean, you can't get this anywhere else in the world but crypto. All right, head over to app.wiselending.com/RWA vaults, where you can get into these real world assets, right? And a real world asset vault, one being World Mobile Vault, where right now you get 20% fixed APR on your USDC and your USDT, whether it's on Ethereum or Arbitrum, right? So right now, they already have 697,000 USDC in World Mobile Vault, which is recession-proof. It's you don't have to worry about this money being on a smart contract, so somebody could, you know, squeeze their way in and take the money. It's all sent to the real-world asset company known as World Mobile Vault, which you're earning off of their subscribers, right? The subscribers pay a monthly fee for telecom and internet, and that's where the yield comes from. USDT on Ethereum is 34,900, and if you like to be on Arbitrum, right now they got 115,000 in USDC on that side, 10,800 in USDT. So pick your position and go from there. So now hopping over to the price of Bitcoin. Man, where's my music at? I gotta get back into the flow. I gotta get back into the flow of things. Where's my music? All right. Okay. So price of Bitcoin, $88,122. as I've been saying and predicting, that the market is going to be giving us some incredible prices across the board in just blue chips, utility tokens, you name it, Bitcoin, Ethereum. And I believe the bottom will happen in November or December of 2026, which is this year. It'll take that long to bottom, okay? Heading into the bear market here. So targets coming up here, I think we're in a position where we're going to see a tremendous drop, right? We can go, the next move would be somewhere around, 84,300, and slide on down below 80,000 to about 77,000. However, during the summertime, at the end of summer especially, I think there will be, a possible pump back into the 90s. But then heading into the end of the year, we'll have the bottom of the bear market where things just go down in an early round, right? And that's what we're looking for, is targeting those target price points in different time frames. And things are in cryptocurrency, you speculate, right? You see what happens. Let's see. The last couple videos I watched from you are so small that you can't see the screen, or I can watch the phone screen on my 80-inch TV. Can you fix this, please? Yeah, so go to my channel, right? YouTube does this now. YouTube gives you a vertical view and a horizontal. So you just need to go to my channel while it's live and select the vertical. Don't select the vertical, because vertical is made for it to demonstrate a live stream or video where it's user-friendly on a smartphone. So you go to the horizontal one, it'll just be normal. And I can take my head off the screen too as well. For those horizontal users, you get the full screen, right? But either way, it's a new thing that YouTube does. So you choose there's two streams that are going right now. One's vertical, it's good for your phone, and one's horizontal. Makes it a whole lot easier for people that are on their smartphones. I think that's why they did it. So it's streaming both options right now. Speaking of your smartphones, right? We did a video the other night, and I shared my link. Nobody signed up, but it's there in the description. We have another 3 days where we can earn from trading our meme tokens on Solana using the DEX aggregator known as Jupiter, right? They have a swap where it's a DEX aggregator where you're going to pay. It's going to find the best routes, the best price, the lowest slippage. And when you sign up under my link, the link's in the description, you actually get, try not to burp, a 10% bonus trade. So I didn't use anybody, but on this public wallet I use to, try and get people to sign up, I started doing trades, and on my own, I'm already at 25.83%, but I have 3 days to get to 100%. The more trading I do, I can end up getting these trading cards, right? And then you have these reward drop rates. So like an 87.39% chance I'll get a common when I get to 100%. It's only worth $1. Then 10% premium cards, $5 in USDC. The rare's 2.5%. The 0.1% is $100, and the $10,000 legendary is a 0.001% chance to drop. But this has been going on since December the 10th. I wish I would have been going crazy on a ton of wallets. I only did one, and then I made this one. I was like, oh, I didn't even know I could do referrals. So support the channel by clicking the link. Then you'll be able to come here and swap. So I made one here. I've only been swapping in between a couple of coins, right? Penguin being one of them with just a small amount. But let's take a look at the price of Penguin right now, which seems to be one of the top meme coins that has given gains, plenty of gains, and is in a spot of a massive, what you could call correction. Now it corrected. Now there's an accumulation phase, and the good meme tokens will come out of this accumulation phase here and recover and go to new all-time highs. So the Penguin narrative was pretty big, pretty strong, but it's interesting, right? That the fact that the market is very volatile and is going like in the direction of a bear market, and everyone's going like, what the heck's going on? ETH's not performing. Metallic saying that if we don't stop gambling and speculating on crypto, it's doomed to fail. It's just one of those things where the meme tokens right now are feeding the hungry people that are going through this tough time in crypto, just because the simple fact that a lot of people are leveraged on Ethereum doing well. They're leveraged on, Bitcoin, because they either have Bitcoin or have Ethereum or have tokens on Ethereum. But Solana, it's always had so much room to grow, especially when you speculate that it can definitely overcome and be the dominant position for DeFi and meme tokens compared to Ethereum. Solana has worked its magic and is the home of the meme token, right? And the good thing about that is soon DeFi will come and more money will come as well. But right now, hands down, the best way users can, be onboarded is through Solana. It's quick and easy. Also, Jupiter got implemented through Coinbase, where you could trade meme tokens on the Solana blockchain via Jupiter and a tech in sync with Coinbase, which is phenomenal. That's going to bring a whole nother user base of people being able to easily go from Coinbase to buying their favorite memes. Okay. So Penguin's one of them. As you take a look here, man, I mean, look at these opportunities. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? January the 16th. What's that, 12 days ago? You could have bought in. Let's just swing it halfway through here. You could have bought your Penguin, 2 zeros and a 1, 1, 2 zeros and a 1, 3, 1, 2, 2 zeros and a 3, 2 zeros and a 5, whatever you could have caught it at. And then had this crazy run, correction, right? Consolidation period, but still be up massive to have taken profits and even buy back in from buying, between the 16th when it just took off and the 22nd. It's a 6-day time frame, and Penguin's been around for 12 days and 9 hours now. Unbelievable gain. So now the people that are buying into this bad boy are looking and going, okay, at some point, which usually is between 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes consolidations can take place from the time it dumped, right, which is the 25th, 3 days ago. Sometimes it takes that long of being in that back and forth consolidation zone, or it could just happen because out of nowhere and a listing happens and more users and big influencers talk about it and come out this range and go to new all-time highs and do the same thing, but at a different level of when they go up, whether it goes up another 2, 3, 4x and then corrects and consolidates again before the next leg up. But it's a beautiful thing for the simple fact that, hey, there's token after token coming out right now that is doing this. And it's allowing people to take gains and, go dice it up back into some other altcoins you like, privacy tokens, put it into stable tokens on Wise, on the Wise lending site, right? The RWA vaults, and really spread out your money and get profits and do really well during the bear market. So a lot of memes are like hooking up with fat chicks. You may eat well, but be sure to pull out, and probably better not tell your friends. Yeah, I think that meme tokens are heavily weighted in a position of like a game of chicken and player versus player. And the game of chicken is being who jumps off the ship first and gets the max amount of money because the narrative is not strong enough to go anywhere, or stays on the ship and runs it to, a 500 million, $1 billion market cap. Right. And not a lot of them do that. So a lot of times you have to be the first one to get off ship, wait for that correction, then buy back in with, some of the profits and take the other money, to the bank. But these opportunities have come over and over. Recently, we saw White Whale as well. Same thing. Out of nowhere, right? This one's been around 3 months, though. You can call it dead from, in late 2025 going into January. It started to come up right before New Year's, right? Heading into the new year, and then coming back down and then taking off from 4 cents, topping out about 20 cents, right? went on a 5x run from the right after New Year's dip, and gave people some good gains. And 1.4 million locked in liquidity, 85.1 million market cap. And then you also have opportunity if you're going into DLMM on Meteora to earn massive amount of fees on the members only. Links in the description always, or you can just go to my main profile. $2.99 a month, price of a Cambodian coffee. I talked about one I was in the other night, was printing. Every week I'll go in here and talk about DLMM and, you know, providing liquidity and show you the actual numbers that are happening in a position when it comes to a meme token. So 2 things you got to do: join the members only, price of a Cambodian coffee, use the link in the description, right? So you can get your 10% bonus and start trading your meme tokens on Jupiter through your smartphone or your tablet or laptop, whatever it may be, and get the 10% bonus. We have until this competition has literally been going from December 10th to January 31st. So we just have a few days, okay? A few days to trade our tails off to earn more trading cards. And I've been doing it on a separate wallet. I just never invited anybody. And I didn't even sign up under anybody to get my own 10%. So I need to sign up under someone's link. I'm just going to enter the code and verify it. I get 10%. I would have had like 2.5% more on top of the 25.83% that I created of my own to earn these airdrop cards with my very own trading, which is a small amount. So if you're swinging 1,000, 2,000, you're going to fill the bars up and end up with like 5 or 10 cards going crazy, using the link in the description so that you can come here and trade. And I like now that they show like Moonbirds just got listed within the past 24 hours. And it has like these advertisements here. And I saw Moonbirds early as well. We'll see. Here we go. Moonbirds, 37 cents, $106 million market cap. Look at the volume, 24-hour volume, 28.6 mil. We take a look at that. And you can also see if you have, like I said, we'll talk about this in members only videos. If they have a pool, ooh, they do. I like what I see. Maybe I'll hop into that and do some content for that for the members only. Again, we'll check out some more of that detailed stuff, how to earn a killing on the volume that you find out there on Solana. I mean, look at, man, you can earn fees. And this guy's 24-hour volume of $28.6 million. Okay. Let's see what else is out there. Oh, you know what I bought early on? And I sold some, and I want to get back in if it keeps dipping, but I want to see if we get the dippity dip, which would be like no man's land, like no return. But maybe you can get me this dip here, and I might enter back. I bought it just because I'm getting like cigarette smoke in my lungs. Need to stop smoking. I barely started. It's been like years. So Nero, if you guys remember, Nero CTO call, $800,000 market cap, called it on a YouTube video, got the receipts, go back and take a look. That went to over $1 billion on Ethereum. So we were in early. A lot of my people that followed me on that journey, so I'm like, out of respect, I'm going to buy it. So I was in early, and on the way up, I took some profits. So I'm debating if I'll go back into it. Meme tokens are dangerous. On Solana, they come and go, right? But you'll find the right ones here and there. I even saw this one drastically take a dip, but maybe it's going to calm down and, recover. You'll see. As long as they go sideways for a minute, the longer the better. Means the distribution of tokens are going, from the strong hands, from the weak hands to stronger hands, from early hands to new hands. And Copper Inu had a good run. I did see some FUD out there too about it, so I'm not 100% sure, what the outcome will be. DGen TG is back, right? Yeah, he never left, man. I'm a DGen all the time, bro. Let's go. I enjoyed your Texaco and video yesterday. Yeah, check out the links in the description of those tutorial videos I always post. Get your miners. Don't be a whiner. Get your miners. I'm telling you right now. Don't be a whiner. Get your miners. And I think we're having a pump right now in white whale. Look at that. Look at that right now. Look at the 1-day chart. We are having a slight pump, 5.73% in the past hour, right? Not bad, but you're not seeing this across the board on other chains, right? Solana is home base to the opportunity. What's this dog coin? 8 hours ago. Look at the volume. Only 1.5 mil. Could do better than that. Toothpaste. What in the world? Toothpaste. Volume is kind of slow there, but it could be because it's getting late. The two that I like right now are hands down penguin and white whale. Right? What am I holding right now? A little bit of penguin. I think I had some penguin. Yeah. So I have some penguin. So when I get back into profits, I'll sell and then get the points. Get them points. I got to get to 100%. Imagine you get enough points to get 5 cards and you hit a 10,000 legendary. I don't know. You can see what people have won already. You know, there's only a few people in the 10,000 earning range. So maybe they hit a legendary or maybe they hit, a bunch of mythicals, but it's possible. Free money coming from the sky. Why not? Right? Why not? Why would you skip out on that? I don't know. There's money to be made, but easy to get wrecked on Sol. Yeah, like that's why I'm sticking to the ones that are in a correction and consolidating for the past few days and have a strong community. So that's why Penguin, I don't mind trading in this range. A good meme token will trade in a range between 2 to 3 weeks, even a week. It can be less, not always the same, but traders create the volume through here, and then so much money is exchanged from one hand to the other, and another leg comes. You're not going to have that on a lot of them, but Penguin, White Whale, and I would say maybe Bird. They did get the acknowledgement of listing on Jupiter, so we'll see. Maybe this one plays out. It's been around only 18 hours, and already had its peak, corrected, going up. Maybe it goes to another high and then has a massive correction. There's just a lot of time on the table for this one. But $107.6 million market cap, 28.6 million in volume. Man, where else in the world on any blockchain do you see that kind of volume? Bots or people, doesn't matter. You don't see that really anywhere else, right? Penguin trading sideways, 10.8 million. What's White Whale for the day? 2.1 million. So yeah, I mean, you can see which ones are pump and dumps and which ones are got potential, and you can earn from them too. With the trading fees, and that's an important aspect to know. That's why I invite you to join the R2R members only. And, we'll go through more of those, more opportunities, and show you how to print doing that, because there's a lot of money to be made during a bear. But listen, it sounds backwards, but I always make the most money during a bear market than I ever do during a bull market. I'm just telling you. It just works out that way. If you know, you know. I definitely could tell you a lot of other people would tell you the same thing. Why it's like that? Hell, I don't know. The world's backwards sometimes, right? But you got to take advantage of what you can, with the systems here, farming, for example, like you should have been farming the Jupiter trading cards. You can earn up to $1 million across the board between everybody. Farming that by using the Jupiter swap, link in the description for that, like I mentioned, and going in and out, right? Being smart. It is a skill to be patient, right? But if you were here today, right, for the whole day, let's say since yesterday, right? Let's cover the past 2 days. And you're buying, you're trading, you're getting wrecked. At some point, you can start taking 10% profits, buying back in 10%, waiting for a dip, and trading your way. Sometimes you have to hold for longer than you want, but trading your way into progress 10% at a time, and then farming your trading card by doing all these swaps on Jupiter with a small amount or a large amount, whatever your threshold is. and then getting those airdrop points. You got to learn how to work the system, man. There's a loophole in every system, right? And in this case, it's not meant to be used to take down the system, but it's used because the system's put it in place so that you will provide trading volume, and that Solana would be very dominant across all blockchains when it comes to volume like it is. Oh, snaps. He got, hey, Willie B. Long 33. He got 5 on it. Cheers, man. Appreciate the honest perspective and D-Chat info to our chat. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate you. We got to hit him with the Jerome, huh? Let's hit him with the Jerome.
I think you're wrong in the hell. Watch your mouth without a doubt. Jumping on the ground.
Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. Means a lot. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. And but back to what we were saying, these are just important things to know and be aware of, when it comes to Solana or any meme token on any given blockchain, is they are big opportunities. And a lot of times these have very small windows of opportunity. You get in, you get out, right? You get in, and then you get out that window like the husband's coming home and you're with the wife, right? you're having your fun, you're getting your gains, and then all of a sudden you hear the front door open and it's the woman's husband coming home a little bit early. You get out that small window and you go along and you move on to the next, right? And oh man, that's so funny. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of different tools too that I'll start using to show you guys, when things launch, like on Pump Fun. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Let me pull something up real quick, because there's a lot of tools you can use to be, on it. When I mean on it, see the opportunity early and be there right on the scene. You can follow people, see what they're trading, see what they're doing. Let me take a look here. Are they still doing pump tire live streams? Let me see. It's been a minute since I looked at this stuff. Let's see. I'll throw 50s. Hey, man. Jerome, let's get him. Let's get it. It's been a minute. I used to go in here and just kind of peep out what the people's market caps and what they've made. I'll take a look at DTV market cap 1.8 mil.
Carta has a ton of data about, hey, here's how you should be thinking about the various equity and how.
I want to take a look at the account and see what it's made in creator fees for this. Whoa, 140,000 in creator fees. We need to be making tokens, huh? Jeez, forget buying tokens, just make tokens. Oh, snaps. Look at that, just for creating a token. These are just fees you get for it trading. Isn't that unbelievable? Gosh, I need to get off the YouTube and start making tokens. Right? I need to get off of YouTube and start making tokens. Well, hey guys, I appreciate you being here. What day is it? Wednesday. So Friday we'll do the members only video, and we'll do it like at nighttime. It'll be recorded. We'll do a video or a live stream, whichever one. And then from there we'll be able to, talk about more positions and things of importance when it comes to surviving the bear market. But the big things I want you to walk away with tonight is treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Get that link in the description right now. Click the link. Start on all your trades. Like, look at, I've earned no referrals, and let me make sure my wallet's connected still. Gosh, my wallet's not even connected right now. Let me see. Okay. So all my trades that I've done, 0 referrals, 25.83% until I get the next trading card. It can be anywhere in this area. And then you'll be able to trade here. Bada bing, bada boom. It has to be Ultra V3. And do your meme swaps. Have fun doing that. Don't forget, hey man, profits are important. And you can either take them to your bank or make more of what those profits are in the form of a fixed APR by heading over to none other, right? To none other than app. You guys know the rest, right? I'll pull it up on the screen. Let me make it easier. Pull it up on the screen. All right. app.wiselending.com/RWA Vault. All right. 20% APR is no joke, especially when you can be in a recession proof, get the most bang for your buck opportunity to invest in real world assets in a vault, whether it's in USDC or USDT on Ethereum or Arbitron network. There's people that are coming with big chunks of money in the near future. They have a goal, I think it was like $25-30 million that they want to be on here and just going full blown into this World Mobile Vault, which you cannot beat this, and you can't beat the fact that it's recession proof and it's not on a smart contract. The money is going straight to the World Mobile Vault, and you're earning based off those subscribers, the paid subscribers of the telecom and internet business when it comes to World Mobile. So this is a special opportunity. Do your research there. Like I said, head over to app.wiselending.com/RWA Vault and do your research. But don't forget to pound that like button. Until next time, we'll do it again. Yeah, dog.
The reality is, the more risk you take, the luckier you get. So people need to learn to take one big risk a day. Every day take a risk and build up that risk muscle, because risk is where success comes.
Risk must be taken for the greatest. Hazard in life is to risk nothing.
Take the biggest fucking risks of your entire life right now. Remember, you have time.
I think that most people, the reason that they lack success in their life is that they lack the courage to make the decisions that need to be made to put them in the position that they want to be in.
You can get so scared, and you can be so easily lulled into the idea that good is good enough, that feeling safe and comfortable is what you should always be looking for. That way of thinking, in your 20s in particular, dead fucking wrong. I want you to start to create this mindset of taking risks and going big.